ladies and gentlemen. You see it. We're back with it. We're going to have some Ali. Smash, what's going on, boss? Great to see you. Great to see you. Hey, guys, I got to fix me laptop because I tried to reload OBS by doing a shutdown. And I done shut down the laptop the wrong way. So now I got to wait for it to die. And hopefully we can do a hard shutdown and do a reboot. If not, we're going to have to buy a new one. And that means we'll have to wait on all these other playthroughs that are coming through. Lord Smash Gaming, everybody check him out, ladies and gentlemen. He is in the chat. Smash, put your link in the chat, boss. I am, as you can hear, I'm doing 40,984 things right now in the back. If you can hear me, which you should be able to. I don't think I have messed that part up of my day. Which I mess everything up. My wife goes and buys me a capture card, and then I break my laptop. And we got to do diagnostics. And, well, good Lord willing, it's not broken. We'll be bringing you other stuff as soon as tonight. We got a bunch of other fights coming up as well. All right. I hear you. Good on you. All right. Hope you've been all right, boss. I know I've been lacking on the department of just being around and being a good friend to everybody. I've just been a lot of crap going on. A little crap. I didn't catch that. Hold on. Let me get this chat up. Might be one of the first things we should do, right? What the Lord. Oh, baby. All right, we're getting this chat up. Oh my. Yep. Technology has not been my friend today, guys. Not been my friend at all. It won't even let me see my chat. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls fire. Cool, love it. Morning, boss. Smash here, nice deal. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Lord Smash Gaming. Link is in the chat. Got a lot on my plate. Just started to it. Yeah, I hear you, man. I've been doing a lot of things other than streaming. I got a lot of shorts and videos and everything else going up, but other than that, I've been when I stream, it's only been for an hour long, and then I get super tired and I fall asleep and everything else, and then everybody else is like, oh yeah, he doesn't come hang out. Yeah, I'm freaking passed out, or I'm working on here, and I haven't been the best ever. But hey, I try to still like everybody's stuff that I come across. You, everybody. There's so many people, man, But I get you guys' notifications, and I do hit the like button, and I do try to, share you guys out to places as much as I can. You guys might see my sub count and go, oh my gosh, and yeah, well, it is a lot of subs, but it's the people watching that counts. Fair weather friends is a big thing, and I don't wish to be one of those at all. Yeah, see, I've been the same way. See, I got videos scheduled out forever, and that's the thing for me. So I did 3 months of wrestling videos, and then I did a bunch of shorts for like about a month out, and then I was streaming here and there, and then there was just a bunch of other stuff that I was doing, and then I got into spending time with my wife because that's something that you need to do in a marriage, because if you want it to ever last, any relationship, guys, you want it to last, you got to talk to your friend, no matter what relation, even if it's your boss. Talk to him, even if he ain't like it. Listen, I'm not saying it was right, but me and a boss of mine almost gotten into fisticuffs before. But I talked to him after, you know what I mean. I talked to him during that, and I talked to him afterwards, and that's the whole thing. And the thing about a boom is you gotta talk to him. Hmm? I know I make no sense, but guess what? Sometimes I make doll hairs. We are cranking on almost 37,000 subscribers, guys. I do appreciate you. There's a lot of subs that come from the shorts. There's a lot of people that watch the shorts. But to be honest with you, returning viewership is at 1%. Casual viewers are very high, but returning. Now, everybody knows that returning is the key to making any channel work. So if you guys are out there and you hear my voice and you come around and you hang out and you haven't subbed yet, I understand. I sometimes watch a channel for a few years before I sub to them. I don't know why. It might be just something that we all do, maybe because we're weary of a product. But definitely, if you're watching the videos and you like us enough, give us a sub and share us out to your friends. And check out Lord Smash Gaming. He's in that link. And then we got a bunch of other people that are members of this family, too, that we give shout outs to that you ought to go check out. For instance, Good Grief K, Sabbath of Blood, and Fractured Gamer. We already mentioned Lord Smash Gaming. We got Slice Life Gaming. And Teflon Don, as well as many others. When I think of them, you'll know of them. A lot of stuff, like, blows my mind, really past my mind. I gotta stop posting a lot of you guys up on the wall and thanking you guys for being here and just hanging out, and, all of you, a family. When I say that, I mean that, Oh, he's being emotional. He's being. No, I'm being serious. We got to be serious in this life. I forgot to put the verse of the day up there. Hold on, maybe I'm going to do that. Pin the verse of the day up in the chat. Do your work for God. Hold on, wait a minute. I can't see a bloody thing on this here phone. Is this what we want? No, fight promotion. Yeah, we want people to be there. We want people to see it. Dos Equis. Check out our memberships, guys. Starting at $2.99, $6.99, $24.99, and merchandise, baby. We got some merchandise. Let me tell you, we got merchandise for your brother, your mother, your sister, your cat, your dog, your Aunt Ida, and your Aunt Iota from Lenoda. If you know what I'm saying, with the Oda, yeah, her too. Lord forgive me. Yeah, baby, we're going to get this up in the chat. This is the man we're going up against next. We'll be right back. Love you guys. All right, now that is a scripture right there. That's pinned up there. That is Psalms 23, 5, 6, guys. Just so you know. Here we go, baby. Gonna start training. Dietary, we don't really need to do dietary. We're at 111 pounds. 211 pounds, baby. We are skinny. Oop. Ooh. We messed up. But we're all ready and we're trained up. We're probably not as good as we once were, but we're going into it. Let's do it.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. And they will have a power advantage here. They'll be squaring up against lightning hands. And they do have a reach advantage here. Get ready for these two heavyweights. Blink, and it could be over.
If you're going to give away so much weight, you've got to depend on speed, because if you miss, it hurts from a bigger fighter.
Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, from the United States of America. And they are the undisputed champ. The last time we saw them in action, they impressed everyone with that big KO victory. They're coming up against lightning hands from Cuba. The last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
Look at the weight. How much weight are you going to give away in a fight?
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Undisputed champion, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner from Cuba, wearing the black trunks trimmed with orange, lightning hands.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Nice counter shot. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Beautiful counter punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. The straight right just misses. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. Way through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Oh, he don't like that hook straight, baby. I say, you could be the next to feel the shuffle.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? This is a high-octane battle. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Swing and a miss with the jab. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Caution is being thrown to the wind. You know the scorecards. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight.
Yeah, because he ain't answering me. The ref's like, are you all right? He's hit you 14 times and you haven't done nothing. Are you good? Huh? Are you too stupid to feel pain? Sorry, I heard that on an episode of Family Matters the other day. Steve hits this guy in the gut and he goes, "Man, you too stupid to feel pain?" Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining up. Check out Lord Smash Gaming. Check out Dwayne, baby. Yeah. 876 Gaming. Sabi, what's going on?
We get set to jump back in the action.
Let's do it. Thanks for joining up.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? A straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with that hook. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Well done with that counter shot. Look at the swelling and the
Should be over here.
And they may stop this fight. That that will do it. Tough luck here as this fight is
Oh, yeah,
over.
I hear you. Hadn't been like that the last
Well,
couple
Johnny,
of
how do you
days,
rate the
too.
performance after this stoppage win?
Tired. Man, I was just talking to Smash about that.
TKO is spot on.
Spot on, spot on. Ladies and gentlemen, the message for the day is pinned. The Lord, His word, the Lord our God. We got some good boxing matches coming. Really good boxing matches coming. I'm talking like, guys, go check out the shorts as well. We got some really cool shorts out there. Appreciate you, Sabi. Hope you've been doing well. Santiago. Victor Lopez. Hold on. This man has only one loss. We only fight at Madison Square Garden. Accepted. I'm good. I'm just gotta. I messed up my laptop this morning. We were going to be playing some vintage football, but I messed up the laptop this morning, so I gotta see if I gotta wait for that to die, and then I gotta do a full diagnostics on it. Hopefully, well, good Lord willing, I'll be able to, and I'm sure that it will be all fine and set. It's just, it was very frustrating because if I don't fix it, then I'm SOL on that, and I need that because we won't be able to have all that classic stuff no more of everything that we were just starting to do, you know. Recovered. All right, we should be good to go now. The heart and the defense, stamina, speed, strength. We're putting everything on the line right here. Muhammad Ali, the greatest. 62 wins, 38 by way of knockout, 2 losses, 0 draws. 41 years of age, 6'3", 114 pounds even, 77-inch reach. His opponent, Raymond Suarez. He has 25 wins, 5 by way of knockout, 1 loss, no draws. 6'6", 239.1 pounds. Reach, same, 77 inches. Age, 10 years his youth. His by being Ali, and Raymond being 31 years of age. Weight class, heavyweight, orthodox, boxer, puncher. Hometown, not in the United States. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not even going to try. Here we go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape, Muhammad Ali, and they will enjoy a reach advantage, and they'll be facing Steamboat. You can see who has the power advantage. This fight, of course, in the heavyweight division, which means knockouts are usually on the menu.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Muhammad Ali from the United States of America. They are the undisputed champion of the world. The last time they were in action, they scored that dramatic TKO victory. Let's see how they do in this one. Up against them, Steamboat from Ecuador. Coming off a very tough decision loss in their last fight.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, undisputed champion, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Ecuador, wearing the purple trunks with gray trim, Steamboat.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. That right hand scored perfectly. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Swing and a miss with that hook.
You know it, baby. What's going on, boss? Good to see you. Appreciate you joining up. We just getting into it. This is about our second fight.
Nice counter. Becoming undisputed champion is absolutely epic, but now everybody's coming to get you, including right here, right now. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
You're good, Subby. You're good.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to.
No, that's the game with Bruce Lee is UFC. This is strictly boxing.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into
But it would be
trouble.
interesting to see Bruce Lee in here because Bruce Lee was obsessed with boxing. He did love it. If you like Bruce Lee and you want to hear some actual good interviews and real talk about Bruce Lee, go listen to Chuck Norris. Because Chuck spent a lot of his life with Chuck, with Bruce Lee. He was good friends with him. Plus, he trained for 3 years every single day with him. Thank you, Sin, for saying that. because there's a lot of people out there that think that, you know, what Bruce did was not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and Chuck's a beast. Nobody says nothing about Chuck, but they always got to say something about Bruce. And it's like, dude, do you realize? Do you realize? Like, you don't know, okay? Yeah, you might be able to say that a black belt in karate and all this stuff, it's fake fighting, but those guys, they didn't just study karate. They didn't just study this, did that, and did it. They did it. It's a difference. Boards don't hit back.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. Both men step back for just a moment. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. He misses with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Yeah, they don't realize that he actually, you know, just because it wasn't filmed, he did have fights and stuff like that. He wasn't in a professional. He didn't go into professional fighting league like some did, like Chuck Norris and everything, but he did do these things, yeah. I just find it funny when, you know,
time winding down,
anybody that's,
jump back in the action.
I mean, anybody could say anything about anybody. You know, they weren't there and they didn't do it.
There's the bell for round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Only catching air with that hook. Nice counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. There's a counter shot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? They exchange punches. Left uppercut doesn't score. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Yeah, baby.
There's no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Yep. Yeah, that's how it usually goes when people want to be humble. Everybody wants to try to challenge them on it. That's what the good Lord tells us to do. Be humble. Be humble, be humble. Baby. I got so many machines going. Like I said, we're going to fix that laptop. Forgive me.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. Back at it in round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. Good counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The perfect counter lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. That counter punch caught him clean. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A perfect counter shot. And he scores with the counter. A straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. Defense failed them. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Yeah, it was something to do with it in his brain. Like, he took medication to go to bed and then didn't wake up. They called it that because, well, it was a cerebral, the hematoma there, edema or whatever. what it was caused by,
No
because
doubt
he was
about
already
that
on
last round.
something
Let's
about
see
a
what he has for us here in
medication
the
he
next
was
one.
on. I don't know.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
Oh,
Until
all right.
then,
Stand
keep
back.
doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. That left hook missed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Beautiful counter punch. Just missing with the uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Had to dance around him for a minute there. I want to get some of my standing back. Is that the 5? I almost noticed it. Yep. Oh, yep. The old Google. The more you know. The more you know. Google tells all. Fountain of misinformation. What?
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
That's why I say always good to have the weapons checked. Multiple times, multiple people.
Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook was off target. Those counter punches have to hurt. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They both want a highlight reel knockout. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. And that left hook doesn't find its target. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. got the
Look at
momentum.
this stat.
They got the advantage. How do they carry
Conserving my stamina.
Without a doubt, make look so easy.
Ultimately, the good Lord has a decision on what happens to people. So his head's not feeling well. They still have to do an update on the fact that if I throw 4 punches, my stamina goes to nothing.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
What do you think? He never fought him twice. He never fought George twice.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Look, misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Do you believe what we are seeing? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These punches coming from every angle. Counter punch right up the middle. Missed him with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. From this moment forward, he cannot afford.
Oh boy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Roy Jones Jr. Yeah. Yeah, I never watched any of his fights. I watched a lot of Rocky Marciano fights. And I ain't nobody. I mean, I've seen some training videos. I mean, everybody can say this guy's better, that guy's better, but
unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up.
Roy Jones is good. I never watched any of his fights. Really don't. I've seen clips. Oh, I can't even really think I've seen clips.
There's the bell to start round 8. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Does well to block that left jab. Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. This is a high-octane battle. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Letting the stamina come back, just resting a little bit, you know. That's what we got to do in life, rest in the Lord Jesus. That's what I need to do more. Coffee time, we'll be right back. Coffee, 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 coffee. Yeah, I never watched much of Holyfield. Well, yes, I have. I've watched a couple Holyfield fights. You know what I was getting right into, Ross? Was Butterbean fights. I was getting right into Butterbean's fights. I was getting into all those guys that fought him. Like, I look at some of them. Some of these guys they just picked out of the box. You know what I mean?
For another round.
But I would love to see Butterbean come back.
And we enter the ninth. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This fight has a real good flow to it. Both men step back for just a moment. Which fighter will say no mas? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I just want to keep my stamina up.
On this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Do I have a cut? No, he doesn't have a cut. It says we both don't have cuts, even though it looks like he's got something fraying there on his eyebrow. Excuse me.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Here comes the 10th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Good counter punching. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. What a nightmare scenario. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. That counter shot lands. And now going for the finish. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Man, he doesn't want to go down.
There's no doubt who won that round.
But I'm going to tell you right now,
Without a doubt, made it look so easy.
he's hurting. You guys are wondering that scripture up there, and the way this world is, I just really, everybody, we all need to realize that Jesus is the Son of God, God in flesh. He's real.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. There's the bell to start round 11. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
With this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Missing with that right hook. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Done with that counter shot. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to... Did you see that? And we may see a stoppage here. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
3 days now needs to steady the pace.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, my. That's a game changer. That was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
All right, we had to take a breather there. Oh, man, we took like a 45-second breather. We should have gotten at least 2 or 3 points back out of that. But he learned something today, that you can hit a man as hard as you want, as many times as you want. But if you don't do it a lot more than the other guy, you'll lose. I don't know where I was going with that. It sounded a lot better in my head. I don't know if I had it all drawn out.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Loo, 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 loo.
There's the bell for round 12. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's like a game of joust. They both got like Rocky versus Apollo. They're swinging it. Nice counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards.
Yeah, it does.
Unanimous decision victory.
I can tell you, though, I thought I lost that last round. I thought I was going to lose the whole shebang because of it.
Unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, here is your winner by unanimous decision and still undisputed champion, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. 'Twas the night before Christmas. All through the house, not one was stirring, not even a mouse. But what was fact also was that the Muhammad Ali was champ, and that was that. Like my little nursery rhyme. Mm-hmm. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, wow. This is my favorite belt right here. I love the WBC belt. This just looks, old-fashioned, simple. I don't need no big old flashy, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the other, which I don't mind those belts. I hate the look of this belt. I don't like it. It looks poop. Now, if they were to change it into like an old school looking, like, like undisputed, and it was like a shield or something. Then it'd be different. Number one. Tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, we have a epic bout coming for you. Rocky Marciano versus Tyson Fury. Now, you might really want to check that out. When I say you might really want to, I mean, you probably gonna want to. Because this is going to be interesting. Rocky Marciano, 5'10". Tyson Fury, I think, is like 6'10". He's almost a foot taller. This you will like, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be way more videos coming at you. And we're going to be live. Like I said, we gotta fix a few things now so we can come live to you with other things. I gotta learn to be grateful. More grateful for what I have. Weight reduction. I think we can go to about 50 years old, and that's it. He wants my titles. He's an 86. He dropped down. He wants my titles too. Undisputed title defense. I just defended it against you, buddy. Danny Davis. This is the guy I wanted to fight. And no, not because he was a champ. I mean, I guess, I don't know if he still is. The Garden. That's the only place we fight. Accepted. £211. Oh. We are getting older. We're in our 40s. But we can still train like a big beast. Well, overtrained. Let's go. Oh, although we were 41.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. And they will enjoy a power advantage. Up against them, mediocre. And you can see here, they will enjoy a weight advantage. You want knockouts? Well, welcome to the right division. These are heavyweights.
I'll always go for reach. Every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali, from the United States of America. And they are the undisputed champ. Coming off a very close, controversial win. Let's see if they can be more definitive in this one. And they'll be facing mediocre from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI Continental title, coming off a TKO win.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Undisputed champion, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the light green trunks with light green trim. Here is the current Continental Heavyweight Champion, Mediocre.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. All right. You can't get a better place to fight.
All right, currently he is a champion. And currently we are too. We are the only two champions. Let's go.
Here we go for round one. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. The left hook scores. Nice lead hook. Nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. That counter punch caught him clean. Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. There's a counter shot. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I laid too much nos on him on that. I forgot we were already going to be winded anyway because we overtrained. Plus, we're older than Dog do. Now, 41 years old ain't old, but he's getting up there and he's doing this every single day of his life, so he'd probably be in my book. All the guys that I've seen do anything that are 41 years old and they've done it their whole entire life, they are perfection. They ain't slow, they ain't dull, they ain't nothing, they ain't... It's only in the sports world where we look at that and we go, wow, they're crap the minute they hit over the age of 12. It's ridiculous.
Time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Yes, he's 35. He firing doesn't work like that when in the working world. Oh, well, he's 35. We're going to retire and send him home. We're going to get somebody younger.
If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works.
Interesting.
Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. So much firepower here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Got out of the way that right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He threw a punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. And mediocre goes down. He knew his chin.
There it is.
In this fight, and it failed
Had to hit him with a couple of few really hard shots. Come on up. He is a champion. He will get up, ladies and gentlemen. He can fight. This man, mediocre, is the national intercontinental champion. Something. He's the belt below my 4 belts. If that makes any sense. We are currently 41 years of age, if you guys are just tuning in. 2 losses, working our way to about 70 fights. Ooh, let's go.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Carrying away the right hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Is he going to punch himself out, though? I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Missing with the hook. Stumbling around in potholes. In serious trouble. And down goes mediocre.
Boom, baby. Wow. Watch this right between the... He tries to put his hand in. He goes to put his hands up, and it comes right through his guard. You all right?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got
Here we
to
go.
be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now.
6 likes. That's what's up, guys. See if we can get to 16 likes
They know
today.
their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, if I was his cornerman or his coach, I'd look at him and be like, "You're not ready yet. But where you're fighting, you're saying you're not ready."
Brush it off. Get on with the job.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. And there's the bell to start round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. That uppercut doesn't land. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Both men step back for just a moment. swing and a miss with the left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far.
Just tried to stand there and get some standing back. And also get into his head a little bit. Because I know, I'll tell you right now, if I was in a boxing match and I was bouncing around and I knew I held a belt, and I was laying into him and I was giving him some grief, and then he just, well, 5 rounds into a 10 rounder, he just stood in the middle of the ring and started just giving me the business, and I couldn't do nothing about it. I'd be like, oh, okay. All right. It would irritate me, but then I think, I'm not sure, but I have a good feeling the minute I sat down to go into the next round, I'd think to myself, I think I bit off a bit more than that, too. This man just stood in the middle of the ring.
Referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
But then another part of me I know will be like channel orange. Accepted.
Back into the fray here in round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That jab misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt
getting into his head a little bit.
Without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The champ is here. What are you guys doing this weekend? The weekend's coming up, guys. We got videos. Go check them out. Oh, the heat is on. The heat is on.
Let's start the 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? done with that counter shot. That left hook missed. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. He blocks the right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8.
He's bleeding a lot, but it says he's not cut on the left to the right. But he's got blood all over him. It's coming from the middle of his face. Excuse me.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.